Go ahead and put your pencils down. I want you to just watch for right now. I'm going to give you an example of what we're going to do, and then what we're going to do is get into groups. I'm going to let you guys choose your own groups today. And if you're one of those super flexible people who's willing to work with anybody, then I'll just let me know and I'll put you into a group. By the way, that's a great personality quality to have. You're going to be in groups of 2 or 3, and I'm going to give you a packet of order slips to fill out, and you're going to fill out those order slips, and you're going to show me your answers at the end. And if everything's looking good, I'll check you off, and you'll have some time to work on the assignment. But let me walk you through the first order slip. You're going to be doing 7 of these today. For right now, just sit back and relax and watch. Let me get to the right page here. So we are going to be working in a line factory today. So we are workers in a line factory, and some customers have called in some orders for various lines they want us to make. And we're going to take the information they gave us in their orders and fill out some order slips. So each group is going to get a packet of order slips. They look like this. So the information that we're going to need is which letter of the order it is, what information did the customer give us, and then we're going to fill out the rest of this stuff. So let's read for the first one here. It says line A goes through the point 2, 5. Remember that for me, 2, 5. That's the only information they gave me was 2, 5. Don't worry about writing this down. I got you covered. So we're going to do line A together. And what we got from the customer is that it's going through, what was that point again? I shut my books. Good, 2, 5. Thank you. Okay, notice I didn't write out the whole sentence here. I just wrote the important information. Okay. All right, can you guys look up here, please? Folks, put your pencils down. Look up here. I need you paying attention to this. Can you visualize where 2, 5 is going to be on this graph? Can you picture where it's going to be? Make sure you're doing your X first and then your Y. I've got a lot of people flipping those. 2, 5 would be right there. Is that where you were thinking of? All right, now I got a question for you guys. How many different lines in math, when we say line, we mean a straight line. There's no such thing as a curved line in math. How many different straight lines could I draw that would go through that point right there? A lot? How many a lot? Like 2 or 3? 2 or 300? 2 or 3,000? I think I could draw you 1,000,000 if I wanted to. I wouldn't want to do it, but I think I could. Can somebody give me one line that I could draw through there? Give me a y-intercept of a line that I could draw that would go through this point. 2. All right, so if I pick 2 here, I could draw a line that looked like that, and it would go through the point that the customer asked for, correct? Do we agree? Can somebody give me a different y-intercept that I could also draw through that line? 5. So if we did 5, that would be right here. Ooh, that's a horizontal line. That's a spicy one. I like that one. These are both good. If I asked you to draw a third line that also went through that point that the customer gave us, would you be able to do it? Yeah. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to fill this out here. Now, which of these 3 should I check? Either the information gave one specific line, information gives more than one line, or it's not even a line at all. More than one. We came up with 2. And the instructions tell us to graph at least two lines. All right, well, we got 2. We got the minimum. That's good. And it says to write 2 matching equations. So let's write a couple of equations. Let's do this horizontal one first, because we just learned this. Is this a y equals equation or an x equals equation? Think to yourself, every point on this line has the same x coordinate, or they all have the same y coordinate? Same y coordinate, and that y coordinate is 5. So y equals 5. There's one of our equations. And then this one, we're going to need a y-intercept and a slope. So let's think about slope here. It looks like up 3 over 2. So y equals positive 3 over 2x. Y-intercept is 2 plus 2. There's my 2 lines. So this order is complete. We filled out all of the boxes, and we've followed the instructions for what it says to do here. All right. You guys get the idea? Now, some of the orders, they're going to give you enough information that there's only one line. If that's the case, you're just going to draw that one single line and you're going to write a single equation. I'll give you a hint. There are 7 of these. One of them, you're going to check this where it gives you something that is not a line. It's going to be some kind of curve. And if that happens, you're going to graph it. You're going to check this and you're just going to write, it's a curve right here. Okay. All right. Any questions about what we're going to be doing today? Yes, thank you. Say again. It is due today. So when you finish, you're going to get my attention. I'm going to come around and I'm going to check your group off. Now, I will tell you that last period, I had some very unproductive groups and I made them turn in their work at the end of the period. And I'm going to grade it and they're not going to get a very good grade on it because they goofed around instead of getting the work done. Okay. So if you get this finished in class, you're going to get a perfect score on it. I may ask you to fix 1 or 2 things. But if you're goofing around, I will ask you to put your name on it and turn it in, and I'll grade it. And I'll grade it according to the quality of work that you give me today. All right. Most people were able to finish this pretty quickly, like within 20 or 30 minutes, if they were actually working on it. Okay. I need you guys to keep something in mind. Hey, let me get your attention, please. Thank you. This is the first time that we're going to be spending almost the entire period doing group work. If this is something you're interested in doing again, then you guys need to impress me, okay? I need to see that we're staying on track, that we're getting stuff done and it's not getting super noisy in here. You are already giving me a reason to never do this again. Can you guys pay attention, please? Thank you. It's not you so much as George. Can you just like direct your attention up here instead of, okay, thank you. All right, but that's it. That's going to be the last time, right? You guys are going to do awesome after this, right? In a minute here, I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, go. I'm going to ask you guys to get into your groups of 2 or 3. If you don't have anybody specific you want to work with, that's okay. I'll put you into a group. Your group is going to need a ruler and a book. Our books are back on the bookshelf. The rulers are in the same place. And then you're also going to need a packet of these order slips. Send one person from your group up to get that from me and I'll get that. And then you can go ahead and get started. Page numbers are up on the board. I need you guys focused on number 37. That's the one that's got all the order information in it. If you finish and you're waiting for me to come check you, because I'm going to be running around the room like crazy trying to help people out. If you're waiting on me and you're done, go ahead and move on to 38 and have a look at it. Okay, but 38 is really optional. The main thing I need you to get done today is 37. Okay. Any questions for the greater good? You guys are going to do awesome on this. All right, 1, 2, 3, go.